back to the Millennial Classics, y'all. My name is Q, and on this show, we do Millennial reviews and classic reactions. Today, we are going back and doing some true classic. This is Vertigo, 1958. It is a psychological thriller, directed and produced by the great Alfred Hitchcock, and it is starring James Stewart, Kim Novak. This is like all-time great, right? I don't know too much about this movie. I'm assuming that I'm gonna like it. They have yet to be a movie with James Stewart in it from the classics that I haven't liked. I think Stewart must be up there for the greatest actor of all time. All of the movies that I've watched from him, bar none, great. You know what I say? We talk about the Millennial Classics. I feel like I have I have the right. I want to pick the classics from our generation that mean something to us as a generation, but you can't know what a classic is unless you know what the true classics are. And that's why I do these classic reactions. So let's jump on in, baby. Let's jump on in. It's a really ominous start to a movie. Uh-oh. This is awfully close. I mean, we can see her pores and everything. You know how these days ladies are wearing them crazy eyelashes? Those are beautiful eyelashes. I don't know if they're fake, but they look normal. Vertigo. I know it says this is supposed to be a psychological thriller, but this is a little intense. Oh yeah, and it is based on a novel. I just can't say the name of it. I think it's in French and the translation is Amongst the Dead or Among the Dead. So I'm a nurse, and like when patients come into the hospital with vertigo, you can be like a super healthy like teenager, a super healthy like 25-year-old like in the prime of your like physical shape, and vertigo fucks people up horribly. So I'm not sure what to expect here, but they're making it this is a very ominous intro. Oh shit. A rooftop chase in the beginning of the movie? Oh! Oh yeah, and this movie was shot on location in San Francisco. Run, Negro, run! You better not fall. Oh shit!
Give me your hand.
Oh, damn! He just died, risking his life. Yeah, but he's gonna die too. There's no hope.
Ouch! I'll be able to scratch myself like anybody else tomorrow. I'll throw this miserable thing out the window.
What happened to his back?
I wake up at night seeing that man fall from the roof, and I try to reach out to him.
It really wasn't his fault, but
I have acrophobia, which gives me vertigo, and I get dizzy.
So I quit.
Now, suppose I'm sitting in this chair, and a pencil falls from the desk down to the floor. So bingo, my acrophobia is back.
she's got a bra on her like lamppost? A brassiere, excuse me.
Does everything a brassiere should do. Works on the principle of the cantilever bridge.
What?
How's your love life, Midge?
You know there's only one man in the world for me, Johnny-O.
We were engaged once, though, were we?
3 whole weeks.
What the hell happened? They look good together. They seem to good together.
I'm still available. Available Ferguson. Oh, Midge, do you remember a fellow in college by the name of Gavin Elster? I had a call from Gavin today. It's funny, he sort of dropped out of sight during the war. Somebody said he went east.
Well, that's Skid Row, isn't it?
Skid Row back in the 40s. Let's see what's popping.
I have a theory. I think if I can get used to heights just a little bit at a time, progressively, you see, I'll show you what I mean.
See, that's exactly right, though. He's a smart man. Isn't that what they do for CBT? Cognitive behavioral therapy?
What do you want me to start with, the Golden Gate Bridge?
San Francisco is not the place to be scared of heights, but he's right. That's a cool chair. What happened to chairs with steps on them?
I'm going right out and buy myself a nice tall step ladder. I look up, I look down.
Well, that's too far down. It's a nice catch, but come on, man. This is like a good a $1.80. There's no way Midge is catching her.
How did you get in the shipbuilding business, Gavin?
Gavin's got a nice office. I just don't like the red carpet.
Well, San Francisco's changed.
Imagine he was alive today.
I want you to follow my wife. I'm afraid some harm may come to her.
From whom?
Someone dead.
What?
Do you believe that someone out of the past, someone dead, can enter and take possession of a living being?
No.
Me neither.
Well, I'd say take her to the nearest psychiatrist. I'd have him check on you, too. This isn't my line.
Scotty, I need a friend. Someone I can trust. I'm in a panic about this.
Back in the day when you had mental issues, they commit you to these psych wards, and it is intense. So I can understand why he wouldn't want to take his wife to a hospital. If they were to see some weirdness, they would admit her, and then he would lose a wife, and he'd be visiting her in some institution. But at the same time, having a private detective follow her seems like a very big step. Why is everything so red? What in the world? Is he trying to get caught? I don't know if Scotty's the best PI. Oh, it's a mall. She's got some sneaky parking. Sorry to tell his friend, Mr. Elster? Gavin? Who's she buying flowers for? There's no way she's not noticing him. It's just the two of them in the entire graveyard. Come on, come on, come on. Does she not have peripheral vision? And she's still holding on to the flower. She didn't even leave it for him. Or whoever the person. Carlotta Valdez, 1857? This really is San Francisco. Well, that's awfully strange. I'm assuming she's Carlotta Valdez. Why does she have a hotel room? Listen, if I was like the spouse of a very wealthy person and I didn't have any children and my days were just to me, I would do some extravagant shit too.
Oh, would you tell me who has the room on the second floor in the corner? That corner?
Valdez, Miss Valdez.
Now, when she comes down, don't say that I've been here.
Oh, but she hasn't been here today. There, you see? Her key is on the rack.
Wait, this is weird. Is he hallucinating? What's happening here?
Her car's gone.
What car?
Maybe the sacrophobia is something more than it is. The flowers are there, so she definitely left the house, but...
Who do you know that's an authority on San Francisco history?
That's the kind of greeting a girl likes. Oh, this hello, you look wonderful stuff.
The small stuff, you know, people you never heard of.
Juicy stories like who shot who in the Embarcadero in August 1879. Boy, what do you want to know?
Well, I want to know who shot who in the Embarcadero in August 1879.
She's excited to leave.
Hey, Johnny.
What does an old wooden house at the corner of Eddy and Gough Street have to do with Carlotta Valdez?
Oh, it was hers. It was built for her many years ago. There was a child. But then he threw her away. His wife had no children.
Jesus. So she was a mistress.
And she became the sad Carlotta, walking the streets alone, and the mad Carlotta, stopping people in the street to ask, where is my child?
Now we need a detective.
And she died.
By her own hand.
Oh, shit. It really does look beautiful. San Francisco.
Is she pretty?
Carlotta?
No, not Carlotta, Elster's wife.
I guess you'd consider that she would be
I think
called-
I'll go take a look at that portrait.
No,
Goodbye.
wait, no, wait.
I really like Midge. Midge is the one. Midge is the girl.
Now, Carlotta Valdez was what? Your wife's grandmother?
Great-grandmother.
Damn.
She never heard of Carlotta Valdez.
How do you know that, bro?
Her grandmother went insane, took her own life. Her blood is in Madeline.
Suicide is not inheritable, is it? Like, you can't...
Boy, I need this.
Right? You can't just inherit the suicidal ideation. That's not how it works. I can't stop saying this, but San Francisco is gorgeous. I always think that I would be able to notice if someone was following me, but the reality of the situation is there's no fucking way, right? Like, especially with the way I drive, loud music, or I'm listening to a book, I definitely wouldn't notice if someone was following me. But like in this situation, when it's just two people, come on. Like, she definitely sees this dude. Homie needs to put a baby in her and give her a baby before she ends her own life. Are you serious? I always think about how difficult it would be to save someone in the water. I'm also a shit swimmer. Like, if someone was drowning around me, you know, like, there's just no fucking way. I couldn't. What is going on with this lady? like, I don't want to say she needs to be admitted into a facility, but someone does need to be watching her. And it's not going to be a PI. It needs to be like, like home health care, like someone watching her.
You all right? Oh. Oh, you want this.
You got to do a little bit more explaining than you want this. The girl's naked in your fucking bed, guy.
And where had you been just before?
I'd been to the Palace of the Legion of Honor.
Oh, yes. It's a lovely spot, isn't it? I've never been inside, but...
Never been inside. Wait a hot second, lady.
I shall call you Mr. Ferguson.
Oh, gee whiz, I wouldn't like that. Oh, no.
Can I just say something? It's incredible to me. She falls into the river. Her clothes are soaked. You got to take out the jewelry. You got to do all of this. But her makeup is perfect. It's movie magic. I believe it. I'm not going to, nitpick, but you got to point that out. Her makeup is impeccable.
Here, I'll get some more coffee.
Come on, Scotty. This is your boy's wife.
No, she's all right. She's still here. I'll bring her home soon.
Oh, shit. You better find this lady. That was the fastest dressing change I've ever seen in the history of the world. The timing and all of that is impeccable. But, like, I don't know this Madeline Elser person. I don't know Carlotta, whatever her last name is. But I do know that I really like Midge, and she's like a real person. And Johnny should not be hitting on his client's wife. What is she up to? What's this lady doing? So I think she knows that he's following her. Oh no. Oh shit! That's his house!
What a terrible thing for me to do. You were so kind. It's a formal thank you note and a great big apology.
Where are you going? Well, anywhere in particular?
No, I just thought that I'd wander.
That's what I was going to do.
Yes, that's right. I forgot. It's your occupation, isn't it?
Yeah, well, don't you think it's kind of a waste for the two of us
To wander separately?
Uh-huh.
What is Scotty doing? This isn't the job. The job isn't flirt with my wife and go on wandering dates. The job is make sure she's safe.
Here I was born. There I died.
That's insane. Well, you couldn't have died if you're standing with me right now, Now we're seeing what Gavin was talking about.
Madeline, tell me.
No.
Madeline, tell me what it is. Where do you go?
No,
what takes you
tell
away?
you. No, I can't tell you.
Why did you jump? What was there inside that
No,
told you to
please.
jump?
Give her a minute, bro.
What? You know, the Chinese say that once you've saved a person's life, you're responsible for it forever. So I'm committed.
Is that a real saying that the Chinese say?
It's as though I were walking down a long corridor that once was mirrored. There's nothing but darkness. But I've never come to the end, except once.
Yesterday.
I stand by the gravestone looking down into it. It's my grave.
A portrait. Do you see a portrait?
No?
If I could just find the key, the beginning, and put it together.
Even if he knows what she's thinking, what does he think he's going to get out of understanding her broken-minded random visions? Right? Even if she tells him this whole story, we all know the ending. At 26, Carlotta died. At 26, she's trying to kill herself. I mean, like, we know that she wanted her kid, and that's why she started going crazy, stabbing random folks in San Francisco, being like, yo, look, let's see what happens. But I don't see the need to figure out, like, this puzzle that she's trying to get across here. We know the ending of the story. We know what we need to prevent. And we know what drove the original, the real Carlotta crazy. The loss of her kid.
There's someone within me, and she says I must die.
I've got you.
I'm so afraid.
Don't do it. Ay, Scotty. This is your man's girl, Scotty. He's a dog. And I thought Midge was going to be his girl, but Scotty's over here hooking up with his best friend. That's a lie. With a random friend's. It's fucked up.
Certainly a busy little bee. Where do you go these days?
Just wandering.
That's his occupation, remember?
What have you been doing?
Wandering?
You gotta give her more.
I'm going back to my first love, painting. You want to see?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I thought I might give it to you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's not funny, Midge.
Johnny?
No.
I don't understand why he would be so offended. She went to go see the painting. She painted something for him, and he walked out on her.
Oh, Marjorie, what you fool! Idiot!
Don't do it. It's a great painting. I'm still on your side. There's just more to Midge. She's like a real person. I don't know if the mystery behind Madeline is what Scotty is liking more, but I think Midge is the better woman here, if I'm allowed to judge. Well, the better woman for him, considering the fact that Madeline's in a fucking marriage. You know what I mean?
It was the tower again and the bell in the old Spanish village.
Yes?
Clear, so very clear for the first time.
And an old wooden hotel from the old California days? And a saloon?
Yes.
What's going on here?
It's all there. You've been there before. You've seen it. Oh, you're going to be all right now, Madeline. I'm going to take you down there to that mission this afternoon, and when you see it, you'll remember when you saw it before, and it'll finish your dream. It'll destroy it, I promise you.
You can't make that promise, Scotty. I'll say it again, San Francisco is gorgeous. During my time in San Francisco, when I was not up in the woods or, trying to do like the hikes outside of the city, it didn't look as pretty as it does here. And that's not fair because any movie's gonna make whatever city you're in more pretty, but I assume it wasn't far off of what it looks like in this movie. At least I want to believe that.
Where are you now?
Here with you.
And it's all real. Now, Madeline, think of when you were here.
It was our favorite place.
Who's our?
We were forbidden to play here.
You see, there's an answer for everything. I love you, Madeline.
I love you too. Too late.
For real?
No, we're together.
Let me go into the church. Alone.
Why?
What's going on? What is she doing in there? There's no way that he can't catch her. Well, if he gets lost, maybe. Get up there, bro! Oh shit! His acrophobia, his fear of heights. Oh shit! Move, Negro! Move, Negro! Oh, what? Oh my god! Wait, she was about that light. Oh my god! Oh my god! Did he just sneak off? Did this dude just sneak off? Yeah, maybe this dude can't be a detective, because I thought maybe you don't have to be climbing shit to be a detective, but if duty calls, you can't be like, I'm afraid of heights.
The fact that once before, under similar circumstances, Mr. Ferguson allowed a police colleague to fall to his death, Captain Hansen dismissed as an unfortunate incident. It is a pity that, knowing her suicidal tendencies, he did not make a greater effort the second time.
Damn.
But we are not here to pass judgment on Mr. Ferguson's lack of initiative. He claims he suffered a mental blackout and knew nothing more until he found himself back in his own apartment several hours later. You may accept that or not.
I don't.
Or you may believe that having once again allowed someone to die, he could not face the tragic result of his own weakness and ran away.
That's what happened. I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, this is not a good look for Scotty. This is truly not a good look.
We've reached a verdict.
That was the quickest deliberation I've ever seen in the history of deliberations.
The jury finds that Madeline Elster committed suicide while of unsound mind.
Goodbye, Scotty. Is there anything I can do for you before I go? There was no way for them to understand. You and I know who killed Madeline.
Well, shit, bro. He's such a good guy. But he didn't know, right? Like, he had no idea. He honestly thought Scotty was just helping the lady out. Meanwhile, Scotty was over here just trying to swoon his fucking wife. This is supposed to be the protagonist? I'm supposed to want to root for this guy? What's happening now? Yo, what is going on? What is the psychedelic bullshit? What's going on right now?
Doctor, how long is it going to take you to pull him out of this?
6 months, perhaps a year.
Jesus.
He won't talk.
No, he's suffering from acute melancholia, together with a guilt complex.
She really cares for him. I'm telling you, I really like Midge. Back in the day, they'll put you in an institution for goddamn anything. Melancholy and a broken heart? You get not locked up. You get put into an institution? Are they going to tell us how long it's been? Oh. What? Oh no, this must be a dream, right? Like, it has to be a dream, right?
Where'd you get this car?
I beg your pardon?
Car.
Why, I bought it from a man who
Oh,
used to live
shit.
here in this apartment building, Mr. Gavin Elster. I bought it from him when he moved away.
The dude's obsessed. He really can't get over it. What's he doing? What's this guy up to? He's just gonna talk to every random girl that looks like Madeline? It's a little much, my guy. He really does need a vacation, man. What is this dude's plan, bro?
I just want to talk to you.
Well, I warn you. I can yell awful loud.
I just want to know who you are.
All right, mister. My Kansas driver's license. Number Z296-794.
She's doing an awful lot. Negro, back up!
Will you have dinner with me?
Dinner and what else?
Just dinner. All right, I'll get my car. I'll be back for you in half an hour.
What is going on right now? Oh, shit! What? What is happening? What is going on? Wait, why would she make all of that up? Why would her husband be a part of it? What are they trying to do?
This is the moment that I dreaded and hoped for, wondering what I would say and do if I ever saw you again. I was the tool and you were the victim of Gavin Elster's plan to murder his wife. He chose me to play the part because I looked like her, dressed me up like her.
Oh.
I made the mistake. I fell in love.
Oh.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Why did he want to? Oh, because the wife's was the dude's business, right? So now he gets to have all of her money. That's why I was like, Gavin's such a good guy. He's so chill about the fact that his wife just died. Oh, it makes sense. The whole Carlotta thing was just a fucking joke? Well, damn. So I do see her predicament here, because if she tells him, look, I am the girl that you are in love with, then she has to come out with the fact that she was working with someone to help him commit another murder, which is fucking insane. We do need to explain that her part in all of this is insane. She's a murderer. She is at least an accomplice to a murder. This is horrible. She's a criminal. Like a real criminal.
Here, I'll do it.
That's fucked up.
Can I see you tomorrow?
But I have to go to work. I've got a job.
Let me take care of you, Judy.
Thanks very much, but no thanks.
You just see a lot of each other.
Why? Does that remind you of her?
What game?
Not very complimentary.
So obviously she can't tell him. And she doesn't want to hang out with him because if she does, because she does love him, she's going to have to convince him to love Judy, which is her real self. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she does believe in true love, which means she wants him not to love her because she reminds him of Madeline. She wants him to love her because she's her, which is a nice thing when you're not a fucking murderer. I want Midge back. I don't like her at all. Maybe if I found out if Gavin was like holding something towards her, I'm gonna kill your family if you ever tell, maybe. All of these different dates, look at them go. How much money does this dude have?
No, that's not it. Nothing like it.
I like that one, Scotty.
No, it's not right.
You're looking for the suit that she wore for me.
Yeah, now he's being crazy.
Judy, I tell you this, these past few days have been the first happy days I've known in a year.
I know. Well, I'll wear the darn clothes if you want me to. If you'll just just like me.
No, I mean, I do feel a little bit bad for
Your
her.
hair.
Oh, no.
Please, it can't matter to you.
Of course it does, Negro. I don't like the protagonist of this movie. I don't like this lady.
If I let you change me, will it do it?
If I let you change me, will it do it?
Will you love me?
Oh my god. What is this movie, you guys? This is crazy to me, you guys.
Well?
It should be back from your face and pinned at the neck. I told her that. I told you that.
This is the most controlling of a partner in the history of fucking partners. She doesn't want to get this outfit whole situation for you, bro. I want you to become the person that I thought I fell in love with. And like, she's like, all right, I'll do it. I understand that she, this is insane to me. This isn't love. This is recreation of a past fling with a new body. It's kind of disgusting. Like, I'm just trying to have, like, I'm trying to just, someone that I fell in love with was like, okay, I want you to grow your hair in this way. I want you to dye it a specific color. I want you to wear the exact same outfit that my ex wore. I want you to fucking... And another thing, like, I noticed about the older movies, the kissing scenes were always, they always seem a little off. It doesn't seem as romantic, the kissing scenes.
Help me with this, will you?
Oh shit, that's the necklace.
Where do I put it? I had it a minute ago. Where are you going?
One final thing I have to do.
Jesus Christ, what is he doing now?
I have to go back into the past once more. We stood there and I kissed her for the last time.
I don't want to go in there.
Well, damn, Scotty!
One doesn't often get a second chance. I want to stop being haunted.
Oh shit, what is he gonna do? What the fuck, bro?
No! I heard voices.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I have so much to say here, okay? So much to say. So Scotty only found out after she put on the necklace. That's when it all clicked for him. Did he have an inclination or was he truly trying to change her? Because if he was truly trying to change her up until the necklace, everything I said about how I don't like Scotty stands. None of that changes. He's a fucking insane person. You don't try to change a new person that you're dating into the old person you're dating so you can fix your problems. That's insanity. Everything that she did, she doesn't deserve death. No one deserves death. I don't believe in deserving death. She conspired to commit the murder of Gavin's wife. So yes, go to prison. It was a good thing that he caught her. He figured it all out. But still, I don't like Scotty. I don't like our protagonist. I don't think what he did was a good thing. Am I to believe her jumping at the end was because she thought that the lady, the nun, was Gavin? Or did she think it has to be, right? Like, that has to be the reason. I think so. I think that's why she jumped. That's like the most sensical reason. Unless she actually believes in the ghost of Carlotta. I don't think she does because she was the one putting up the whole rules. She doesn't believe it. I wish there was some closure on Midge. I really like Midge. Midge was the fucking real one. She was the real one. What Midge said in the beginning of the movie, her doctor told her that the only way to reverse the fear of heights is another emotional, sporadic fucking event, another traumatic event. And this entire situation was that traumatic event. But I don't think that wasn't his goal of trying to get her there. His goal after seeing the necklace of trying to get her there was for her to admit that she was up for the whole ruse. I'm trying to decide if I like the movie or not. I'm trying to decide how I feel about the movie. And I really do believe that it's a decent movie. Definitely on the bottom half of my classics so far. I do want to sit with it. I do want to, let it soak in a bit, maybe rewatch it in the near far future. In the description box, I am going to have my letterbox, and that's when you'll have my final decision of how I rank this movie. I just want to sit with this for a minute because I really don't like Scotty in this movie, James Stewart in this movie. I don't like his character. Everything that happened after the original death of Madeline, it just really didn't make me like him at all. I understand he said that it was a full year that he was basically in that asylum, so that would make you go crazy if all of you doing is reminiscing on the fact that you were too slow to go save the girl that you were truly in love with, this perfect union you thought you just found, and it slipped through your hands because were afraid of heights. So I can understand why that would consume you. But to put that on another human being just seems so fucking rotten to me. Forcing someone to dress up, to act like, to change their hair color, to do everything your ex did so you can get over something seems fucking insane. I'd love to know if Gavin ends up going to jail, if the nun would be a witness in Scotty's like trial to be like, yeah, Scotty didn't push him off. She jumped herself, and then he could be like, this is the reason she jumped, because I was confronting her on the entire ruse that her and Gavin did. He's a detective. We have to know that he is law enforcement, so he's going to find the truth, and justice will be served. At least I hope. But that doesn't mean he's a good human being. And the thing that kills me is Midge was there from the fucking first scene. She was right there the entire fucking time, and is over here pining and obsessing over this psychopathic chick who's willing to murder someone else's wife and then trick a new guy into falling in love with the person he thought he let slip away. Who is she? Is she Judy? Is she Madeline? Is she Carlotta? Who knows? She's a psychopath. This is one of the off classics for me, I gotta say. I'm thinking like 12 Angry Men, It's a Wonderful Life, The Godfather, Pulp Fiction. This Vertigo is not in the realm that I would throw. Everyone thinks that this movie's absolutely amazing. AFI has this movie and it's like top 10 or like top 15. I don't. At least I'm not a fan of the character that we're supposed to be rooting for, which makes me not a fan of the movie. That's not fair, because in The Godfather, the fucking Corleone, the Godfather, Michael, he is a fucking sociopathic killer, so I can't over here be putting all of these other people on a higher pedestal. I don't know. Like I said, click the link in the description box down below. You'll see what my letterbox of Vertigo is once I decide on it. But until then, let me know in the comment section below, what am I missing? Why do I not like Scotty as much as I don't like Scotty? Am I missing something here? Let me know in the comment section below. Help me put the puzzles pieces here together, and then I'll rewatch it sometime in the future and maybe it'll click. But until then, this is probably one of my least favorite classics. Not gonna lie to you. Catch you on the flip. Deuces.